Tunisia is a country located in North Africa. Tunisia is bordered by Algeria, to the west Libya, to the southeast, and the Mediterranean Sea to the north and east. Tunisia has a diverse economy, with major industries including textiles, food processing, and tourism. Tunisian culture is a blend of Arab Berber and Mediterranean influences. The official language is Arabic. But many Tunisians also speak French and Berber languages. Tunisia has a rich history dating back to ancient times. The country was a major center of trade and culture in the ancient world and was later ruled by various empires, including the Romans, Ottomans, and French. Tunisia is a presidential republic with a democratically elected government. The country has a constitution that guarantees basic rights and freedoms. Tunisia is a popular tourist destination known for its beautiful beaches, ancient ruins, and vibrant culture. Tunisia has conservative attitudes, and attitudes in Tunisia are shaped by a combination of Islamic values, cultural traditions, and social norms. Women are expected to dress modestly, covering their hair and body, especially in rural areas and conservative neighborhoods. Traditional gender roles are still prevalent, with men expected to be the breadwinners and women expected to take care of domestic duties. The education system in Tunisia places a strong emphasis on Islamic values and traditional culture. Additionally, there are also many Tunisians who hold more liberal and progressive views. Marriage is highly valued and family is seen as a fundamental institution. Divorce is generally frowned upon. Sexuality is considered a private matter, and public displays of affection are generally discouraged. Here are some insane sexual practices in Tunisia. 1. Sexual harassment. Sexual harassment is a significant issue in Tunisia. Despite being known for its progressive laws and women's rights, the country still struggles with implementing these laws and protecting women from harassment and abuse. The Tunisian movement, Enazada, which translates to Me Too in Tunisian Arabic, has been instrumental in shedding light on sexual harassment and abuse in the country. The movement has collected over 3,600 testimonies from women who have experienced sexual harassment and abuse. Sexual harassment is prevalent in various aspects of Tunisian life, including street harassment. Women often face harassment and catcalling on the streets, making it difficult for them to feel safe in public spaces. Women in the workplace often face harassment and discrimination, making it challenging for them to advance in their careers. Domestic violence and abuse are also significant issues in Tunisia, with many women facing physical, emotional, and psychological abuse at the hands of their partners or family members. Despite these challenges, there are efforts underway to address sexual harassment and abuse in Tunisia. The government has passed laws aimed at protecting women's rights, and movements like Enazada are working to raise awareness and support survivors of harassment and abuse. 2. Sexual jihad. Sexual jihad, or jihad al-nikah, is a concept that has been associated with some extremist groups, particularly in the context of the Syrian civil war and the rise of the Islamic State, ISIS. The idea of sexual jihad involves women traveling to conflict zones to provide sexual services to fighters, often under the guise of marriage or temporary marriage. This practice is not supported by mainstream Islamic scholars and is widely considered to be a perversion of Islamic teachings. The phenomenon of sexual jihad has been linked to various extremist groups, including ISIS, which has been accused of promoting and facilitating the practice. The group has used various tactics to recruit women, including social media campaigns and promises of marriage, adventure, and spiritual fulfillment. The consequences of sexual jihad are severe and far-reaching, with many women facing physical and emotional abuse, exploitation, and trauma. The practice also perpetuates the objectification and commodification of women's bodies. Reinforcing harmful gender stereotypes and power dynamics, it is essential to note that sexual jihad is not a legitimate or accepted practice in Islam, and it is widely condemned by mainstream Islamic scholars and human rights organizations. 3. Public display of affection. Public display of affection (PDA) in Tunisia is generally considered taboo and frowned upon. Tunisia is a conservative Muslim majority country where public displays of affection are viewed as inappropriate. Islamic teachings emphasize modesty and restraint in public behavior. Traditional Tunisian culture emphasizes respect for family and social norms. Holding hands is generally acceptable, but only between married couples, or in private settings. Kissing in public is considered taboo, except for brief casual pecks on the cheek. Embracing or hugging in public is generally avoided. Public kissing is considered inappropriate and may attract unwanted attention. In Tunisia, public displays of affection can lead to social stigma, gossip, and reputational damage. In some cases, police may intervene, especially if PDA is deemed excessive, or indecent. Public displays of affection can lead to family disapproval and conflict. 4. Polygamy. Polygamy is illegal in Tunisia. The country's 1956 Personal Status Code (PSC) explicitly prohibits polygamy, making Tunisia one of the first Arab countries to ban the practice. The Personal Status Code aimed to promote women's rights and equality, recognizing that polygamy can lead to unequal treatment and exploitation of women. Polygamy was seen as a practice that perpetuated social inequality and injustice, particularly against women and children. Tunisia's post-independence government sought to modernize the country's laws and institutions, aligning them with international human rights standards. The ban on polygamy has contributed to improved women's rights and equality in Tunisia. By prohibiting polygamy, Tunisia has reduced social inequality and promoted greater social justice. The ban on polygamy has helped promote family stability and reduce conflicts related to multiple marriages. Tunisia's ban on polygamy reflects the country's commitment to promoting women's rights, social justice, and human dignity. 5. Premarital sex. Premarital sex is a sensitive topic in Tunisia, where Islamic values and traditional culture emphasize the importance of chastity and modesty. Premarital sex is generally frowned upon in Tunisian society, and individuals who engage in it may face social stigma, gossip, and reputational damage. Islam plays a significant role in shaping attitudes towards sex and relationships in Tunisia. Premarital sex is considered haram, forbidden in Islam. Family expectations and pressures can be intense in Tunisia, particularly when it comes to maintaining virginity until marriage. Contraception is available in Tunisia, but its use is not widespread, particularly among young people. Abortion is legal in Tunisia, but only under certain circumstances, such as when the woman's life is at risk or in cases of rape. Attitudes towards premarital sex are slowly changing in Tunisia, particularly among younger generations and in urban areas. By law, a Tunisian is not allowed to stay in a room with someone of the opposite sex unless they are married, be it in a hotel or in an apartment. In conclusion, it is important to understand that these aspects of their sexuality are general and may not apply to every individual or situation in Tunisia. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.